So I think last year the main message was really about trying to make AI explainable, and actually this year the main theme is that people are seeing really these developments in NLP as a black box and that is not explainable anymore. So that's really funny that we went from one side of the story completely to the other side of the story, and I'm very curious to see what the story will be next year, whether it's still an issue that AI is not explainable. Did we manage to make it explainable? But I do think the general trend will remain around AI and natural language processing.
The next year's theme of discussions, one is quite obvious, that is AI and machine. We've talked about this long already, but I think what's going to be relevant is how this will impact organizations at large in investment management and trading. So beyond the techniques and technologies, beyond the purely technical aspects of this, how is this going to change organizations, headcounts, what people do, and how they behave in the market, all the way down to stock, bond, or asset selection, and all the way up to the board.
Obviously, everyone's talking about large language models, natural language processing, and how we can use them. Everyone's talking about AI, and the big question with AI, is it an absolute, game changer, or is it somewhat overdone? Things like ChatGPT. I think that the key themes are how do you integrate quantitative techniques with the practical application of running a day-to-day business, and this is always a key theme in how we use all of these new tools, and also this massive processing power to do something new, something which is fundamentally different to what was done many years ago, not just faster, but different.
It will be this year themes of large language models taking over our jobs in the world, or not taking, depending on how optimistic or not one is, but also maybe a bit more on the crisis regime change models, because last year it was quite prevalent in discussions, while this year I didn't think it was as much. So I think it will be a bit more prevalent next year, because I don't think we're anywhere close to being over the hurdle of leaving the crisis behind us. I think that the fear element will establish itself a little more next time.
Next year, what we're going to look at is, what is all of this sort of artificial intelligence, that we were talking about this time, what has it really helped us, to improve our investment strategies, to sort of generate actual value from that in our investment portfolios. So, did we see, the added value from that? And all of this in a very difficult environment in terms of the macro environment and so on. So I hope that we will all be even more convinced of it, when we reconvene here next year. But yeah, that's certainly a very hot topic for the next 12 months.